I'm Sylvia Idowu. I'm so glad you could join me on another session of Handy Law. We are still looking at Nigeria's Child's Rights Act 2003, and today I want us to look at what the Act has to say regarding child labor. The Act states that no child shall be subjected to forced or exploitative labor. This means a situation where a person is forced to work against their wish under threat of punishment, or forced to work in very deplorable conditions. The Act goes further to say that no child shall be employed in any capacity except by a family member for light agricultural or horticultural work. Furthermore, that no child shall be employed as domestic help outside his home or family environment. The Act also says that a child must not be made to carry anything so heavy as to adversely affect his physical, mental, spiritual, or social development. Finally, no child shall be employed in an industrial setting. Anyone who contravenes the provisions of this Act shall be liable on conviction to a fine of 50,000 naira or imprisonment for 5 years, or to both fine and imprisonment. When it's a body corporate that contravenes the provisions of the Act, the principal officers of that company will be deemed as having jointly and severally committed the offense and will be liable on conviction to a fine of 250,000 naira. The Act also prohibits buying, selling, hiring, or dealing in children for the purposes of hawking, begging for alms, or prostitution. It says that a child must not be used for the purpose of begging for alms or guiding beggars on our streets. A child must not be used as a slave or for such slave practices like serfdom, debt bondage, forced or compulsory labor. A child must not be used to hawk goods and services on our streets. A child must not be used for any purpose that deprives that child of the opportunity to be and remain in school. A child must not be procured or offered for prostitution or the production of pornographic material. A child must not be procured or offered for the production of illegal drugs or trafficking of such. Anyone who contravenes the provisions of this Act will be liable on conviction to imprisonment for 10 years. These are laudable provisions. Unfortunately, most of these acts are daily occurrences in our society due to poverty, lack of enforcement, and absence of enabling environment for every child to flourish. While no one person or even the government can help all the children needing to be helped out there, I dare say that if most of us were to choose today to sponsor a child off our streets, we will go a long way to reduce the incidence of child trafficking in our society. Think about it. I'll end here today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.